There it is. How clean was that?
It's tight.
We have Sean Williams today. If my coughing can get through this. Here we go. Geeks, Nerds, Scramble. Time for the Ramble with Jerry and Eddie. And a space reserved for Cody. Games, comics, and the rest. It's why Jerry and Eddie are the best. Trump and Elon are a bunch of cons that even Skeletor wouldn't fuck. Not even in He-Man's mother's pussy. Fuck off, you spray tan wussy. So nerds and geeks assemble. It's time to ramble. Let's get the star rating up. Leave a review or you're a chump. Ramble the fuck on. Mic drop. Biatches.
Biatches.
Biatches. There we go. Oh,
Boom. There
look
it
who's
is.
here.
There.
Look
What
who's here.
the hell?
Look at this. Fully operational mothership for Ramble. And it's perfect because it's Ramble 444.
Oh, perfect.
This is just the perfect time. So this is the Podderation Network Ramble, a geek's guide to pop culture. We're the geeks. I am comedian, cancer fighter, cougher,
Bang, bang.
toy collector, Jerry Rocha. Right there we have over there. Right there. We'll start.
Comedian,
right there.
podcaster, owner of a authentic-looking Deadpool mask.
Look at this.
Eddie Pence.
Ryan Reynolds could wear that and get away.
He could.
With it. And then right there we have.
Film critic, podcaster, Cody Villafana.
Look at this. And just repping his alma mater.
Yeah.
Repping
all
it.
over the place.
Did they got a game tonight?
No, it got canceled. They were at Texas A&M Corpus Christi, and the field got messed up. But UTSA baseball having a great season right now.
Oh, really?
Did you leave your good luck anal beads in though? Where'd you take them out?
Are they still in?
No, they're in they just started a new winning streak, 2 games. So we're gonna.
So your
we're gonna
anal
ride
beads
it
aren't going
until-
anywhere. Those anal beads aren't going anywhere. What are the expectations for the UTSA Roadrunners in baseball this year?
I mean, if they can get into a regional without having to win a tournament, that would be nice. Because the last few years, they're really good. They lose the tournament, they don't get in. So
that sucks.
But they
Who's
beat
the
UT
biggest
in
player
UT.
to ever come out? Who's the biggest player to ever come out of there?
UTSA baseball or UTSA period?
UTSA baseball.
Yeah,
Is there
so
one?
there's I gotta remember his
Ohtani.
name.
Shohei Ohtani.
Ohtani
Shohei
did
Ohtani.
a semester here.
Babe Ruth.
So there was a guy. I gotta look up his name because I always forget it. Justin Anderson.
Okay.
He was a pitcher for the Angels for a little while.
Oh, wow.
Okay. All right.
And
Somebody made it to the show. That's good.
yeah. I think he's
great.
the only one to fully make it up at that point.
Wow. I worked with a guy who pitched in the major leagues for like an inning. When I worked at a bookstore back in Dallas, a guy named Jordan Tata, I believe, Taita. I think he pitched like half an inning for the Detroit Tigers once.
Wow.
Right?
How did you do?
Yeah.
I worked my ex host for that
Yeah.
Swings and Misses show I did. He played 11 games. I think he had 11 at bats for the Padres.
That's right. I don't think he did great. I know.
If he only made one appearance, probably not.
I don't think. I think he made one appearance.
Struck out the side, then they sent his ass back down.
But it's like a ridiculously small number of the people that have actually played Major League Baseball.
Right.
In the entire history of the sport. It's in the few thousands, right?
Right.
It's not an astronomical number.
Oh, he got a win. He earned his first MLB win in his debut start against the Oakland Athletics in 2007.
Start off 1-0.
Tata was his name. I think that's the same.
Tata.
guy.
Tata.
Tata. He pronounced it Tata, I believe.
Tata. Tatas.
Yeah, that's right, because he was from Dallas, the Dallas area.
1-0.
There it is.
Out of the gates.
Hey, how about that? He beat the Rangers in his first debut, the motherfucker. Stabbed him in the back. But yeah. There we go. So here we are, man. The Ramble podcast. Please subscribe to the Ramble. Give it a 5-star rating and a positive text review. If you don't do these things, you're a chump. We hate to just throw it out like that, but
It's out
you
there.
are.
Straight shooting.
You can follow the Ramble on Instagram at Podcast Ramble. On YouTube, you can see our beautiful faces at the Ramble Tube. We have our merch page, TeePublic, and also nerdytea.com. You use the keyword Ramble. You've heard the ads. You get 10% off.
10%.
And there may be an exclusive Ramble t-shirt showing up on Nerdy T. How about that?
How about that?
How about that? I mean, my God. Cody, look what you come back to.
I know.
It's just an industry.
I don't recognize this place anymore.
I know. Just this cash cow.
It's the Ramble experience now.
It's all it is. It's just, it doesn't even need us anymore.
No.
We don't even have to be here. That's how.
It's self-aware.
That's how self-aware the Ramble has become. Man. Cody, I'm going to assume you didn't catch any of Daredevil Born Again. Or maybe?
I watched the opening scene of it. And
that's
there
it is.
Okay.
All right.
I've seen
okay.
a little.
Are you going to see any of Andor season 2? Is that on the radar?
Eventually, I do have to watch Andor season 1 in order for that to happen.
Oh,
would help.
But,
lucky you to experience that again for the first time.
That's some absolute beauty right there.
I've heard good things.
It's a great
it's
show.
Fucking excellent. Oh man, Eddie, what are you geeking out over today? Or do you want me to take it? Or do you want Cody
You go
to
first.
start?
Or what? Cody can.
Cody, do you want us to go first?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to be talking about a movie. As you can imagine, people ask me recommendations for movies a lot, and there's one I think that's been coming up a lot recently that I've been kind of excited to talk to people about. So
you want to go? Do you want to hit lead off on this?
Yeah, am I getting into it?
Just
or
go.
just describe?
Yeah,
I'm a little
go.
rusty from the sort of ramble side of things. So it's so it's the movie Companion, a movie that came out back in like late January, I think, and is just hit HBO Max this week. And it's a fun little movie.
Who's in it? Anybody we would know?
Yeah, so it stars Jack Quaid.
Okay.
Sophie Thatcher, who I think is on the show Yellow Jackets.
Now the sanest of the Quaids.
Yes,
Jack Quaid.
Maybe the only
he
one.
really is.
Is he the only one?
Does he talk of his father? I wonder now, or is he just Meg Ryan's kid? Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jack Ryan. He's Jack. You should change his name to Jack Ryan. How cool
Jack
would that
Ryan.
be?
That would
perfect.
be nice. It's sort of like a sci-fi kind of thriller kind of thing, maybe like moderately horror adjacent. It's weird because like I think the plot of the movie got a little spoiled, but it's about a guy who goes on like a weekend getaway with some friends and brings his girlfriend, and it turns out that his girlfriend is a robot and she doesn't know.
Whoa. Oh,
I've seen the preview for this. I've seen the preview for this.
I
Yes,
haven't.
yeah.
I'm completely man. I want to see this now.
Yeah. So it's a really super clever, smart movie with a really funny script. Jack Quaid is amazing in it, who I've grown to really like as an actor recently. And then it's got some smart stuff to say about relationships and autonomy, and you get kind of like a spin on like a the type of movie where someone's in control and then kind of flips control on the others and kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it's really fun and really enjoyable. So it's on HBO Max as of I think this week.
I gotta do this. I gotta see this. Andre and I are always looking for shit to watch. We're always trying to, and usually it ends up just being Chopped. It just ends up being just watch an episode of Chopped. Like fuck it, Chopped. So I mean, nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
I had a first on Chopped. A guy made risotto and won.
Oh, that's usually the kiss of death.
Risotto's the kiss of death on Chopped, man, and this guy did it. I was like, whoa. We were like, oh fuck, he started making risotto. We're like, oh shit, he's fucking blew it. And no, fucking made it through. That's anyway, but
yeah, I used to watch a lot of Chopped, and I think there were a couple kisses of death. One was that, and then one was making like a layered dessert.
Yep.
That always
Yep.
fails.
Yep. Layered desserts are brutal.
Yeah.
That'll kill you. Chopped is great, man. Chopped is still, it just everything should be the Chopped way. I think like American Idol, The Voice. They should just get random lyrics and a random tune that they have to just fucking.
They have to turn into a song.
They got to make into a.
Here's a ukulele
song.
and here's a list of lyrics. Make this a
And
song.
just fucking go. Like, oh shit. All right, here's a tambourine. We're giving this guy a fucking triangle, and here, just can you do it? I think that would be way better.
Make a heavy metal song with a ukulele.
That's it. There it is. That's your job. Can you do?
You get lyrics, a genre, and an instrument. All three random.
Perfect. See?
There
Who
it
wouldn't?
is.
That the chop. Everything needs to follow the chop method. Man, I'm geeking the fuck out over this Game Boy Advance game called Mother 3, which I finally beat. And
Danzig?
it's
Is Danzig the main character?
that's the no. Here's the thing. I don't know what would be better if it were Danzig or if it were Mr. T going, "Mother, there is no other like mother." Like I don't know.
How about if it's like a Double Dragon thing where it's Danzig and Mr. T teamed up?
Danzig, see, that's a better game. That's a much better game. If you're Danzig
And then they have to
and
fight
Mr.
each other
T.
at the end.
God, how quick does Mr. T beat the ever living fuck out of Danzig?
It's a
Jesus
squash.
Christ.
What if
Squash.
it was Wolverine Danzig though?
Oh, I think that was Wizard Magazine's darkest hour. Was them casting Danzig as Wolverine in an X-Men movie. Like, how fucking stupid are you, dumb motherfucker? Are you serious right now? You're gonna give this the franchise
Best he could be Lobo in a DC film
for a 5-second comedy cameo.
for a 5-second is that Lobo flying by and that's it.
And don't
Like-
tell him he's in a comedy. And
No.
that's the only way it works.
Don't even tell him he's in a movie. He's just
No.
you just give him you tell him where to be at a certain time. He shows up and then
And
you
like,
yell
oh,
action
look,
and
it's
cut.
Lobo. And then there's But it's it's a sequel to Earthbound, which was one of the
Okay.
greatest Super Nintendo games. And the first one was Mother for the Nintendo, but it never
Mm-hmm.
made it to America. And then Mother 2 did, but they thought, well, it's going to be really fucking confusing if we just bring them a game called Mother 2. So they called it Earthbound. And then Mother
Right.
3 was supposed to be for the Nintendo 64, but that got fucked up. So they made it for the Game Boy Advance, kept it in Japan, and I played a U.S. A fan translation. It's like a bootleg copy of the game. It's the only way to play it unless you can read Japanese, right? And so I got in, but I always worry, like, is this really the script? You know what I mean? Like, we got to
Right.
get Mike Drucker on here and ask him, because, like, is this really the script? Like, or are they just putting
Are they
their own
bullshitting
shit
with
in
me?
here? Are they
They're
fucking
fucking with
with
us.
me right now? Are they fucking with me? Is this for real, or are they just bullshitting me? And did they just put in whatever, I don't know. It would. I mean, you think opportunities gold if you're a translator to get back at some people, and
Yeah.
just right like here, I'm making a fan translation. I can have them say whatever the fuck I want them to say, and this is I could just fucking talk about my ex-girlfriend's stinky cooch for an entire level. Like there it is. That's all the characters talk about. Jesus, Teresa has a stinky, and they're just like, God damn, you smell that all the way over here? I don't know. It worries me, but it was fucking great. I hope they did it correctly. I've heard that the translation I picked up is like supposedly renowned, and for whatever reason, Nintendo's just not ever putting it out. They're just like, nah, we don't care. Everyone's like, come on, can you put
Bastards.
Mother 3 out?
Bastards.
Can you give? Like, nah, we don't give a shit. We're not gonna do it. Fuck you. You're already getting all your money. We're already taking all your money. We're not even gonna give you that. I don't know, but it was fucking amazing, and I'm happy I played it. So Eddie, what's your geek out, man?
Did you ever watch the they did on Disney Plus, they did it with Star Wars. They did the Visions
I've never seen these.
where they sort of redid a reinterpretation of Star Wars with like almost like samurais sort of thing.
Right.
And Hasbro just released today their first action figures in the line, the Vision line.
Oh,
And it's Ronin and his R2 unit R5D56. And like that's Ronin.
oh yeah, it's nice.
It's
Nice.
just a badass black
I
and
like
white
that. I like that.
samurai figure. And then you got R5. He's got like the
I like that. That's not
I think
bad.
they're just cool interpretations of Star Wars figures.
Didn't he originally want Mifune to be Obi-Wan?
Did he? I know he was based off of. I mean, it's obviously he was a big fan of Kurosawa, and it's all basically samurais.
He just made Hidden. He just
Jedis
remade
are
Hidden
just
Fortress.
Ronins.
He just remade
Yeah.
Hidden Fortress. Is
Yeah.
what he did.
Did he want Mifune to be?
I thought I
Obi-Wan?
heard that. Let's look that up. Let's see. I thought I had heard that he wanted him to be like originally Obi-Wan. Let's see. What do we think? Are we gonna take bets on this? He turned it down.
Mifune turned it down.
He's like, fuck this. An interview Rashawa's daughter claims that George Lucas was keen for him to be Obi-Wan Kenobi. He turned down a chance to play Obi-Wan Kenobi. They couldn't strike a deal. I heard from my father he was offered the role of Obi-Wan. He was concerned about how the film would look, and it would cheapen the image of samurai. Wow, look at that. Man, he was fucking kayfabe till the end for that
Right.
shit. He was
I think that would have introduced samurai to a whole new generation.
I think it would have. That would have been. No offense to Sir Alec Guinness, but that would have been fucking amazing.
It would have been. I mean, Alec Guinness was great, but to have Mifune be in it,
that would have been.
As the old Ronin Jedi would be freaking awesome.
Looking back, I kind of think it would have been way better if they had like traditional samurai armor and shit instead of the fucking monk robes. Like, I think that would have been cooler if the Jedi had, like.
I think he should have done that maybe.
Futuristic samurai armor.
Well, the helmet itself, it looks like a Shogun sort of like silver samurai helmet. It kind of resembles that. But they should have. I mean, I can see where Obi-Wan in the desert will wear the monk robes because he doesn't want to be seen. But when you went into the prequels, you could have had the Jedi Temple full of these Jedi in these like, classic samurai armor.
It would be fucking
especially the ones in battle during the Clone Wars. Should have been wearing armor.
No question.
Would have been cool.
Oh, man. How bad did Obi-Wan's nuts just fucking reek?
Oh, in that fucking desert robe?
Just every day walking around.
Just every day.
Shit.
Just crotch rot, just swamp ass
he's already
the whole
old.
fucking time.
He's an old guy, just his nuts just fucking, that
never got to shave the pubes.
God,
just a massive bush down there.
Full bush. When he was on the Falcon there, I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ. Is there a shower
this old
in
man
here?
fucking smells.
Guy
I can smell his balls from here. Get out of the cockpit, old man.
Just get the fuck out of here with that fucking stinky dick. You fucking.
You fucking Jawa. You fucking dead Jawa with that thing.
No fuck.
What if you found out Obi-Wan was like fucking paying Jawas to blow him?
That'd be amazing. That would be. What if he wasn't? What if he forced him? That was his one little thing to the dark side. He was like
a Jawa trafficker on Tatooine.
He was just
that was
fucking
his cover.
The Vince McMahon of Jawas, just fucking paying Jawa, like having Jawas go shit on people, and he collect money, and like fucking, you could go take a dump on a Jawa, and you gave him like.
Fucking just circle jerk on a Jawa. He goes to the cantina, and they're just all jacking off on the Jawa, and he's just sitting there taking money.
That's why everyone's just kind of like, oh, this guy. Oh, great. This motherfucker. Jesus Christ. Oh, damn. That was quite the tall order.
That's why he was so quick to burn all those dead Jawas to get rid of the evidence.
Like, hey,
let's just burn these guys.
Oh, I think one's still alive. No. It's twitching. Just some nerve endings twitching. We're good. We got him. That was the hardest, because like I kind of feel, could I say Obi-Wan maybe is the most tragic figure in Star Wars, because the Jedi fall, right? He survives.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I guess it's over. I could go get pussy. Right? Like I could, all right.
Right.
And
all
then
right.
Yoda's like, hey, actually,
Actually, I need you to do this.
You just baby.
Because you fucked up so bad with the other guy.
Will you watch this? Will you watch his kid for 20 fucking years in the desert?
That had you been doing your job, he never would have had this fucking kid.
Never would have had this fucking kid had you didn't fuck up. But could you? He was thinking, oh shit, I'll get pussy. I'll be fine. Never happened.
More tragic, Obi-Wan or Jar Jar? Jar Jar Binks. Pretty tragic. He's the idiot in the first one, and then he's the third one. He's the moron that gives all the power to the Emperor. Instantly. Because he's manipulated because he's a moron.
And then in like one of the books, he's just like a fucking street performer on Naboo, right?
Yeah, but at the end, in one of the final books, he's just a fucking joke.
So basically, he's the Mike Lindell of Star Wars.
He's the My Pillow guy from Star Wars.
He's the My Pillow guy from Star Wars. He has a fucking red hot to open.
Yeah.
And then
he's a nobody. It shoots up. He's bright hot. at the end of episode 1. Nobody bigger.
Man. Nobody bigger. And then just Mike Lindell. The My Pillow guy. Oh, that's rough.
Oh.
I don't know, Cody. What do you think? Who would be worse in that estimation, Obi-Wan or Jar Jar? Who do you think took a more tragic turn?
I don't know. I mean, are we talking like in the lore itself, or are we talking about like how they're perceived? Or
I would go lore itself, because perceived, I think, is Jar Jar, no question.
Right. Okay.
Lore itself.
Okay. Then I think we go Obi-Wan then.
Yeah. Can't even. I mean, you're on top. You're a Jedi Knight. It's all over. You're like, well, I'll go fuck that Mandalorian chick I could never fuck, right? Like, I'll go do that. And then they're like, well, no, man, you got to go babysit.
His failure was the ultimate failure that gave us Darth Vader. Whereas, I mean, Jar Jar gave the powers to the Emperor, but the Emperor would have found someone else to manipulate to give him the power at some point. So Jar Jar was just wrong place at wrong time, whereas Obi-Wan failed at his task.
He blew it. Great at everything else. Blew it.
Wide right. He just wide righted the whole thing.
Just went wide right there.
Just fucking Norwooded the whole fucking deal.
Just had the ultimate Scott Norwood move. Oh, brutal. Fucking brutal. Poor Scott Norwood. He's never going to live that down.
Yeah.
I don't even know if Buffalo wins a Super Bowl if he lives that down. Maybe? Did Boston fans forgive the through the legs guy once they won? I think they did.
Yeah,
right?
they did.
Yeah, they brought him back,
Buckner.
right?
Yeah, that's right.
The Cubs did not forgive fucking
Bartman.
That
guy's still
Cubs
in
fans.
hiding, isn't he?
Yeah. The Cubs fucked that up.
Jesus fucking Christ, that poor motherfucker. God damn. That is ooh, man. Who's the Bartman of Star Wars? That's got to be up there. Who's the Bartman? Jeez, is that Mace Windu? Is that
he could have killed the Emperor? He could have killed the Emperor, and he hesitated.
Yeah, he hesitated. He kind of had a stutter step, and that got him.
He was going to kill the Emperor, and he just waited one beat too long to do it and give Anakin a shot.
Boom, and there it was. He would have. Oh man! But was the Emperor fucking with him the whole time? What do you think? Can we settle this once and for all?
Yeah.
Do you think the Emperor was fucking with Mace Windu, or do you think he really was worried that he was like, oh shit, thank God Anakin's here, or was he just playing possum? And
I think he was playing possum because he could have done the Force Lightning at any time, but had Mace Windu just gone boom and just jabbed him real quick with a lightsaber when he had it in his face, he wouldn't have had chance. I think he was playing him, but Mace Windu also blew it because he was being manipulated. He allowed himself to be manipulated, and he allowed the whole dialogue to take place, which didn't need to.
He's the Bartman. That's it. It's settled. He's there it is.
Mace Windu's the Bartman of Star Wars.
Bartman, the Steve Bartman. Oh fuck! Dude, I can't wait for Andor season 2. I'm
pretty excited
chomping at this now. Now that we got our geek outs out of the way, gang.
Okay.
The Super Nintendo game that should have been, and it's a fighting game with talk show hosts. So, who do you think is the? Let's pick the starting roster.
So it's like Street Fighter, but
Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, but it's Phil Donahue.
So you have your rosters of who can face off with each other, right?
Yeah. Geraldo Rivera, Phil Donahue, Jerry Springer, Jenny Jones, Sally Jesse Raphael. Who am I forgetting? Morton Downey Jr.?
Yeah, who was Ricky Lake?
Oh, God, I forgot about Ricky Lake.
Ricky Lake. She's in there. Springer.
Carney Wilson?
I guess.
Didn't Carney Wilson have a talk show for a minute?
Do we throw Ellen in there? Is Ellen in the mix?
That's too late.
Too late?
Can I suggest one?
We're ready. Yeah. We're ready.
Regis Philbin.
Regis,
yeah.
Regis Philbin here. Oh, yeah. How could we forget that? Regis, is Kathy Lee Gifford in this?
Possibly.
Are they a duo? Are they a team? Is she strapped on his back, and then they can flip? They can sort of switch. You know,
they count as two fighters. Yeah, Regis and Kathy
they're
Lee
joined
are
at the
one.
back, and then they flip around, and whoever you're facing is who you're fighting.
All right. Is Oprah the final boss?
Who would the Oprah comparison be to Street Fighter? The Street Fighter comparison.
M. Bison. M.
Yeah.
Bison.
M.
Shao
Bison
Kahn
is
in
Oprah.
Mortal Kombat. I mean, Shao Kahn.
That's Oprah. That's your Oprah right there.
And like, what's the first Oprah? What weight class? Right? Like, is he generic Oprah? And then obviously, if you beat the game, you unlock her, and then you get different. You get different weight classes.
You get different weight classes of Oprah. Yeah, different.
Right. What do you think is the starting?
And it's her
weight
move.
class?
She just throws cars at you.
That's one of her.
She just fucking
That's her Hadouken.
materializes cars and just hurls them at you.
Is her fatality Tom Cruise just like hops on your body until you explode? What do you think? I don't know. All right, so here's who I think. Do we have 3 bosses or 2? Oprah's final boss.
Yeah.
Do we have like? Is like Phil Donahue the one before her? Is he like Sagat? Because he's kind of like the old guard.
Yeah.
Oh, is Larry King in here?
Ooh.
What do y'all think? Does Larry King deserve a spot?
Larry King's the guy who hosts the tournament.
Yeah.
He's sitting back behind you in the screen, and he's just in the throne, or he's behind a talk table with a microphone.
He's judging.
Or is he
And
maybe
he's-
like a cutscene trainer, like training you throughout?
How about this? He's a cutscene trainer, but also a hidden boss.
Oh.
Like if you can get,
He's training you this whole time to fight him.
If you can make it,
Yeah.
if you beat Oprah and don't take any damage, you have to then fight Larry King. All right, so Larry King's a secret boss. Oprah's
And he
the
just
final
shouts out locations at you, and then the gameplay goes to those locations. They're like Oklahoma, and then you're in Oklahoma,
boss. You're in Oklahoma having to fight.
St. Louis, and he's just in St. Louis, on top of the arch. You just don't. That's the thing is you don't know where you're going to land when you go to the new place.
I said we have 3 bosses. All right? 2 before Oprah. Larry King's your secret. So I think it's got to be the first boss. As you make your way up, I'm gonna go Rivera.
Okay.
Is it Rivera, Springer, Oprah, or Rivera?
Do you fight
Donahue?
Rivera in Al Capone's vault?
Oh, absolutely. And then his ultimate move is just a bunch of neo-Nazis just storm, just start attacking you. I mean, what do you think? Should it be Geraldo and Springer? I think it's some combination of Geraldo, Springer, or Donahue.
Now Springer has to be the one who's like watching all of this, right? Like he's the one in the tower. You know.
Oh,
this is his whole
he's
thing,
actually right. Maybe he's not a boss, but if you can beat everybody perfectly,
He's hosting the tournament. Yeah.
Yeah, then you unlock.
It's feeding
Springer.
right into his hand, you know.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Then you unlock Springer. If you can beat the whole thing, if you beat Larry King without taking any damage, then Springer becomes a playable character.
Now,
I
don't want to throw a wild card in, but
we're ready.
do you find out if you make it through? Do you find out at the end if you're the father or not with Maury Povich? Like, do you get to the end and then do you find out if you're truly the father?
I think that has to be the end of the game.
You get to Maury Povich and he has the envelope. And he goes, "You are the father."
You are the father. Or is Maury Povich a playable character in this? This is so tough. Is Maury Povich in this? I mean, or do you save him for part 2?
Maybe. Or maybe you find out Maury Povich is your father.
What if it's like the reptile? Like, remember you could unlock reptile in Mortal Kombat, right? He's got maybe you unlock more. This is fucking incredible. What do you think? All right, they need to all have fatalities. What would Regis and Kathy Lee's fatality be? I would think Kathy Lee just like sucks the skin off your body.
Yeah,
with like a straw.
She hugs you, like she just hugs you, and you just your life force gets drained. You just shrivel up.
Shrivel up. I think Regis just flips, and even if you beat the game, if you beat the character as Regis, when it's fatality time, he flips. And it's Kathy Lee, and she does the hug. I think that should be it. That'd be a great one. What do you think, Geraldo Rivera's? Is it the chair shot? Does he do the chair shot on you like he got?
Maybe
he does the reverse chair shot.
He throws a chair at you.
Oprah, is it you think the cars is just one of her moves? Oprah.
Do you think that we could do for the Geraldo like a buried alive thing, like the Capone?
Yeah,
thing?
The vault.
You got to bury him in the vault.
Yeah, Geraldo buries you alive in the vault. That's his fatality.
Yeah.
Oprah's maybe Oprah's final move is she unleashes Dr. Oz and Dr. Phil on you. And you have to battle them to get to her.
They kill you. That's her fatality.
You think you're done, and then and then it spawns the doctors.
Finish him. And you're like, Jenny Jones just kind of dang, and then both Oz and Phil come and. Oh fuck! Who doesn't play this game?
I don't know. Why is this game not made?
How long is the line outside the arcade to play this? God, Morton Downey Jr. Because he was kind of the mockery of all this, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Or do you think because his wasn't his whole show just making fun of him, like Eddie, or do you think he was trying to really?
He was Springer before Springer.
Right, but some of the guests, I remember he had a guy on who claimed that Michael Jackson grabbed his crotch so much because of a spider bite. So I don't believe I thought Morton Downey Jr. was like, okay, I'm basically just going to make fun of all this shit. Like it almost felt like an SCTV sketch, but except they just never announced that it was actually.
Yeah, he would bring crazy people on and just make fun of them.
Right, which. I mean,
where Springer sort of brings crazy people on and lets them fight themselves.
Lets him go at it, like just fuck.
Like Springer plays the straight man to their crazy, whereas Downey would like engage with them and try to get them more and more crazy.
Wait, who is the guy who his commercial was like he would run through the ghetto and he would like lighten it? Remember, like everything is black and white. And he was a talk show host, and he would like run through the ghetto, and like everything would become illuminated. He was like a Latino guy. What the fuck was that guy's name? Oh man,
I don't know who you're talking about.
Come on, I remember the commercial.
Was this a local Texas thing?
No, I don't think so. What was it? All right, let's see who we're just gonna put them all up here. Fuck, this is Charlie Rose too? Is he too? Well, too
problematic now.
Too problematic. Is he? All right, I'm gonna try to find this shit. Oh my God, there's so many.
How long ago was this?
Do you know what? I think it was 90s. Do you know what counts? The fucking 700 Club counts as a talk show. Are they in this?
So Phil and Tammy Faye.
Are they?
Are they?
Well,
the Bakers. I'm going to find this guy.
Technically speaking, if we want to go, because there is a talk show, technical talk show host that we are leaving off the table that has to be factor in. I mean, Alex Jones.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
How is he not?
You lose everything? That's your.
I mean, is that if you lose the game, you are sent like to hell to do a show with Alex Jones or something?
With him. Holy shit! We also had the Queen Latifah show.
Yeah, she was on for a minute.
Jesus,
but she was pretty late too. If you can't put Ellen in, you can't put her in.
No. God damn, I'm trying to remember this guy's name. I'm blanking. We also had Gordon Elliott.
Oh yeah.
God, we're gonna have to save some of this for like.
What about Glenn Beck? Is he gonna throw him in?
Oh God, Charlie Rose is just like it's just an empty thing because he got Me Too'd out of there. So he like they have his stage. You have the the Charlie Rose stage, but you can't actually do anything in there. I'm trying to find this fucking guy. This is killing me. This is I promise I'm not making this up.
I don't know who you're talking about. It
short.
rings no bell.
Lisa Gibbons had one.
Okay, so you said it was in the 90s, and you said
like late 90s, early maybe, yeah. Like fuck, what was this guy's? Man, it's
we're doing daytime talk, right? We're not doing. Yeah, okay.
Well, Springer was nighttime. Springer and Sally Jesse that was, man, you turn the lights out and then you get them. Like that was Springer. You lights are out and then that motherfucker's there. Maybe he was in the 2000s. This is killing me. This is like, what was this guy's fucking name? Y'all, maybe I'm pretending this was, if there's any ramble at the ramblepod.com, please help me. Who was this fucking guy's name? I think it was just like he kind of looked, I thought, like I might be way off, but he kind of looked like Justin Long, and he would just like, it was like him, like he was like in this like running and like everything was black and white, and then he would make it color by his whatever. Fuck, this hurts.
I don't know.
This rings no bells to anybody.
No bells at all.
Fuck.
He's Justin Long. You look like Justin Long.
Kind of like that, kind of just like, like a very plain Jane kind of looking dude. Like nothing, fuck me. This is killing me. I feel embarrassed. This is embarrassing. I can't even.
Are you talking about, was it like a late night show or was it a.
Maybe. I think it was. Yeah, I think it was late night. Oh, God.
Because there was a run of like Carson Daly and like Craig Kilborn, and
it wasn't like them because it wasn't like a variety thing where they would have, you know what I mean? Like it was more along the lines of shit. No, was it? Maybe. Wait a minute. Hold on. We also forgetting Montel Williams too.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
I mean, God, this is just, it's never going to end what we have here.
It's a never-ending roster. I mean, it can't. This is more than one game. This is more than one video game.
I mean, it's just crazy.
This is a series of video games.
God, if I hear the name, I'll remember. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, if I hear it, I'll remember. I just got to hear the motherfucker's name. And I'll be like, yeah, it was it. I'm so sorry, everyone. I've thrown a wrench in this now. I've just thrown a wrench.
That's
like run, and he would just illuminate. He would illuminate the bad times by his jogging. It was, God fucking damn it. God damn it. Fuck. All right, hold on.
All right.
I'm gonna make Eddie. I have to just try. I know this is like we're losing everybody. Nobody cares.
Or someone's screaming it right now. We can't hear them.
And then we can't hear them. I want to say Charles Perez, but I know he had a show, but I don't think it was the guy, but maybe it was Charles Perez. I don't know. Fuck me. He ran through the.
I don't know if he was well enough known to be part of this game.
No, he don't. No, obviously, there's no way. I would get fired for trying to shoehorn him in this. I would sink the franchise by making him a playable character. It was like, hey, this motherfucker? Are you out of your fucking mind? But Oprah is the final boss. Larry King's the secret boss, right? Like
Yeah.
We agree on this.
Springer's like the overlord. He's hosting the tournament.
What's the cover of the game? Is it a microphone that's like a mace at the end of it, just like with spikes and
well, I think you got to be on the
it?
Springer stage, and it's just sort of like you have a group of hosts here and a group of hosts here, and they're just charging at each other, right?
Like Avengers X-Men kind of a thing.
Yeah, it's like an X-Men versus Avengers, and it's just charging at each other, and I think you're on the Springer set.
And Springer's just sitting there like, huh?
Right.
Like, yeah, like what? And does Springer give his take care of yourselves and each other testimonial?
Maybe that's the beginning of the game of like, do not try this at home. We open
with the Springer, take care of yourselves and each other. Oh man, this is we've unlocked something that with all the roster we've mentioned, there's like 9 characters. 9.
We need
games.
a game coder.
Right. There is 9. We have at least 1 game with 8 sequels ready.
Yeah.
Ready to go. I mean,
just take Street Fighter and then get someone to code over it with talk show hosts.
Talk show. Who's upset with this?
Nobody.
Man, I
don't have the wherewithal to do it myself.
I want to play it. This is so we could just spend Ramble 445 talking about this too. I mean, let's just be honest. We really could.
We could just do every Ramble from here on out on this.
Talking about this. Now, by the way, I want to tease Ramble 445. The steel cage is lowering.
Okay.
Cody, we'd love your help for this.
Yeah.
It's a triple threat match.
Okay.
Bob Barker, Alex Trebek, Pat Sajak.
Oh. Well, I know
right
who's being
there.
eliminated first.
You know the first one out.
The guy
right.
who's like bleeding on the side of the ring, knocked out early on, and it's really a 2-way match.
Right, the one that we'll see. Eddie, do you have any initial thoughts on this? Bob Barker, Trebek, Sajak.
Now, does Sajak have Vanna White as a valet at ringside?
Absolutely, she walks him to the ring.
Yeah, but Barker's
got like 19 of the fucking.
He's got the Barker babes.
He's got all the Barker beauties that he me too. Like, didn't he get in trouble for that too?
It came up and then it kind of got brushed away.
Right, he was doing some nerdy shit.
Something came up and then it sort of got put under the rug.
So just get ready, Ramble 445. We are gonna have that happening. Now, what a goddamn ramble. My goodness. Look at all the ground we covered. You know where to find us. You know where to love us. Cody, please let everybody know about your new website, though, before we get going.
Yeah. So as of this week, we have redesigned and relaunched cinesnob.net. So previously we were just kind of doing the podcast, and if you wanted to hear a particular movie, you would have to listen to the whole show, skip through, find it, or whatever. Now, if you go on cinesnob.net and you take a look at the homepage, we have every movie that we cover on the podcast separated into its own page. You can click it. You press the play video on that page, and you can watch just the clip of that review of that movie.
That's dope.
If anyone ever
wants
to
a lot
know
of work.
It's it was time consuming to figure out, but now if you ever want to know what I think about a movie and you don't have time for a whole episode, go to the website, click it.
That's fucking killer. Look at that shit. Nice. Go check it out.
Why is there a cinesnob.com that you couldn't land?
Yes.
What happened there?
There's a guy squatting on the domain.
Stop it.
Stop.
There's a jerryrocha.com. There's a guy squatting on jerryrocha.com.
He is. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And asking like thousands of dollars for it.
Is he a critic, or did he just?
I think it's just a guy who buys up a bunch of domains and sits on them until he can try to shake money out of people. But we're not biting.
No,
don't bite.
Refuse.
.net, baby.
Refuse.
.net.
Look at that.
With all,
talk about the resolve of Cody. All the hemp Vita money he's sitting on.
Yeah.
He's still like, nah, I'm not giving this guy a dime.
I'm not giving you the satisfaction.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, there we go. Thank you for tuning in. You were to find us, love us, do all those things. Enjoy the music. We'll be back Friday for an Andor recap. Cody, you probably want to sit that one out so you'll get nothing spoiled.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so have a good one. We'll see you Friday. Take care, everybody. Enjoy the music. And we're out. There we go. So, man, this is going to kill me. I swear it was real. This guy. I think it was like late 90s. Talk show guy. He was one of those like, I care about people. I'm not trying to have fights. It was fuck me.
I don't nothing. I got nothing. Nothing.
It hurts.
Is this some sort of Mandela effect you're having?
It might be. It might be that Berenstain Bears shit. It might be. I don't see what else it could be really. But if anyone knows, pretty please, ramble at the Ramble Pod.
Come on, let us know.
Last beep and we're out.